Hey everybody, it's Beth Oliver here. I just wanted to pop in really quick tonight and talk about something that happened to me earlier this week, and I wanted to go ahead and share my thoughts on it. Um, I was going through Facebook the other night, kind of unwinding from the crazy week that I've had here, and I happened across an email from an acquaintance that I had met online. She is a sales rep for another company, um, and she's new to it. And she was having a hard day. And she was talking about being overwhelmed, about trying to earn money and being frustrated by not being able to make money. And she was talking about things not moving at the pace that she wanted them to move at. And she was struggling. She was really, really struggling. Not enough money to pay the bills, not enough money to feed the kids. Back to school was coming up, and you could hear the frustration in her post. It was there. And I thought, you know, I've been there. And it's really easy for someone to say, I've been there. Um, those are just words. And everybody was like, oh, keep your chin up or whatever. And I decided, I could just let this go. I could go past it. I mean, she's not a friend of mine. She's just someone that I have occasionally commented back and forth. Um, but I thought, no, this is my chance to say to someone that I know what it feels like. And so I private messaged her. It wasn't something that I did on her post. And I said, you know, I've been there. I just left a job in April that I had worked for almost 17 years. The first 7 of those years, this is working for a grocery chain that's really big here in the Northeast. The first 7 years of that, I worked 3 to 11 so that I could stay home with my son. It wasn't easy. It was probably the hardest thing I've ever done. My husband and I would literally pass each other on my way to work. And my mother would say to me at the time, that's the dog, by the way, would say to me at the time, things are going to change. When it's the right time, things will open up for you. It took me a long time to get to this. And honestly, there were a few bumps in the road. I mean, I had gotten to the point where, the bills were piling up and I was getting frustrated and I was worried that I was going to be able to put food on the table. I knew that what I was doing wasn't enough. I had actually published 3 books at this point and could not make enough money to support us the way I wanted to support us. And so I was really, really, really struggling. And honestly, my faith was really shaken at that time. I'm not an overly religious person, but I do believe that what you put out there is what you get back. And me being as miserable as I was, really the only person I was hurting was myself. So it happened that I started taking chances on moving myself forward. And what I said to her was, it may not feel like it right now, but things will get better. You have to go through these tough places in order to get to where you need to be. Um, there is something better on the other side of this. I can remember shopping at the dollar store to get something for dinner because I didn't have enough money to put on the table. My kids fondly thought of Tuesday nights as macaroni and cheese and hot dogs night because I knew that I could afford to put that on the table. I'm not the only one who's been in this position. I won't be the last. But things have gotten better. I found a job that I really love during the day. It challenges me. I work for this amazing woman who's a really strong person in a man's dominated field. And she really does inspire me to push myself harder. I now am a rep for not one, but two companies. I started out selling makeup and loved it and really do love it. I enjoy it. It's fun. And I realized that I really wanted to inspire other people to have this kind of passion too. So the thing that I tried to get away from, the sales and all of that, I actually found my own way to do it, which made me comfortable. And I liked the people, and I really liked being with people, and I liked teaching classes, and I like giving them something to be inspired by. So my email to the woman the other day was, things will get better. And they will, if you've been in that tough spot, if you know what it feels like. If you've struggled to put food on the table, struggled to buy sneakers for your kid for back to school, when they're outgrowing things faster than you can keep up with them, and you're trying to fill every item on that back to school list, things will get better. My favorite saying is, with faith comes hope. Really, and by believing, gives you something to hang your hat on to be able to give yourself faith to move forward. So my wish for you all tonight is just to hold tight. Things will get better. Have faith, and with the faith comes hope. I wish you all the very best tonight. Best wishes.